You won't believe what's been cooking up in the world of boxing lately. It's got nothing to do with punches, jabs, or even knockout power. Nope, it's all about luxury cars, Saudi prince, and two undefeated champs, Gervonta Tank Davis and Devin Haney. So buckle up and get ready for the inside scoop on this unexpected twist.
I want him, and I send message now from you to Heyman. Haney, I want to see Haney in my country. And I send message from you now to him.
First off, let me set the stage for you. You've got Gervonta Davis, the WBA lightweight champ, known for his savage knockouts and swagger. Then there's Devin Haney, the WBC light welterweight champ, a rising star in the boxing world. Now these two champs are on a collision course, and fans are itching to see them square off in Saudi Arabia. But hold up, there's a curveball. Tank Davis, in his typical no-nonsense style, dropped a bombshell on the world. He took to his social media, specifically his X account, to lay down the law. He said, if they want me, they have to send something to my door. 2 Ferraris or something. Before I even think about going over there. Yes, you heard that right. Ferraris. Not boxing gloves, not a bigger purse, but luxury sports cars. Now before you start scratching your head, let's dissect this. Is Tank Davis for real, or is he just pulling our leg? I mean, who asks for Ferraris in a boxing negotiation, right? Well, it's a demand that's got the whole boxing community buzzing.
Never gave you an offer.
Never, not one time.
No PBC, no
Not
Mayweather
once.
Promotions, not
once.
The news comes from a trusted source. But hey, rumors are like wildfire in the boxing world, so take it with a pinch of skepticism until you hear it straight from the champs themselves. But here's the kicker. Devin Haney needs to chime in on this. I mean, the thought of these two undefeated American champs going toe-to-toe in Saudi Arabia is mouth-watering. But Davis's demands have cast a shadow over the whole shebang. Let's break it down. First up, we've got the money talk. In boxing, purses can be sky high, and Davis might be aiming for the bank. I mean, it's a clash between two undefeated champs. You'd expect some serious cash to be on the line. Location, my friend, plays a big part too. Davis hinted at the fight happening in Saudi Arabia, and international bouts bring their own set of challenges. Fighters usually get a cut of the event's earnings, so Davis's demands could be closely linked to the potential moolah this fight could rake in on foreign soil. Then there's the whole high-stakes game. Davis is known for his KO power and his pristine record. Going toe-to-toe with someone like Haney is no walk in the park, and maybe, just maybe, Davis is using these demands to underline the gravity of the situation. Of course, there's the skeptics' corner, arguing that this is all part of the negotiation dance. By starting with crazy demands, Davis might be securing the best possible deal for himself. You know, shoot for the moon, and you might just land among the stars. Now, about those 2 Ferraris or something, let's be real here. Ain't nobody gonna be shipping luxury cars to Davis's doorstep. It's more like a playful exaggeration, a cheeky way of saying, you gotta work hard to get me in that ring. But hold on, this story gets juicier. Davis, known for his knockout prowess and charisma, is not just demanding 2 fancy cars. Nope, he's also expressing his frustration with the Saudi organizers. He wants them to show their commitment by sending those Ferraris his way. It's like he's saying, hey, I'm the star here, and you better recognize. But guess what? That's just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to what Davis might expect as compensation. Considering his status as a rising star in the boxing world, he might be asking for a purse that's even bigger than what he got for his last bout against social media sensation Ryan Garcia. Now this is where things get interesting. Some folks are raising eyebrows because, in their eyes, Davis should be the A-side in this fight. I mean, he's got the charisma, the knockout power, and his last pay-per-view fight got more buys than you can count, so why the sudden shift? Well, that's the million-dollar question. Even Roy Jones Jr. came forward with his take on this matter.
Guys seem to want that fight. Do you see that fight happening? And
everybody wants to get their advantages, and Haney gets pretty big, so every opportunity that they...
Let's take a moment to talk about Devin Haney, the WBC light welterweight champ. Now, he's been criticized for his fighting style, which some folks find less thrilling. It's like they're saying he plays it too safe, and it's not the kind of excitement fans expect from a champ. But here's the twist. Haney is not known for his trash-talking skills either. His pops, Bill Haney, usually takes the mic for that job. However, recently, Haney's been turning up the heat with a flashier image, complete with gold chains and a brand new persona. Now, some people are wondering if it's all for show or if he's just trying to jazz up his image to attract more fans. You know what else might be bugging Tank? The Saudi organizer's track record with opponent choices. He's pointing out that they went for Francis Ngannou over traditional heavyweight boxers in the Tyson Fury bout and are doing the same with Anthony Joshua. So, it's like, if they're treating Haney as the bigger star, maybe there's not much Tank can do to change their minds. But here's the deal in the world of pro boxing. Negotiations are like a high-stakes poker game. Fighters lay their cards on the table, hoping to score the best possible deal for themselves. And that demand for 2 Ferraris or something? It's Tank's way of saying, I'm a big deal, and I want to be compensated like one. See, Gervonta Tank Davis has earned his stripes in the boxing world. With 29 wins and 27 knockouts, he's not just a fighter, he's a sensation. And that recent pay-per-view fight against Ryan Garcia, over 1 million buys, my friend. That's how you solidify your status as a top draw. Devin Haney, on the other hand, holds the WBC light welterweight championship. But here's the rub. Some folks think his style is a tad snooze-worthy. They're calling it safety first, like he's more interested in avoiding punches than throwing them. Plus, he's not exactly known for his gift of gab in the trash talk department. That's where his dad, Bill Haney, steps in. But recently, Haney's been on a makeover spree. Gold chains, flashy outfits, the whole 9 yards. Some people are wondering if it's a genuine reinvention or just a marketing move. Is he trying to win over more fans with the bling? Now, back to Tank's frustration with the Saudis. It's not just about the Ferraris, it's about their history of choosing opponents. Ngannou over traditional boxers for Tyson Fury, and now Joshua is going down the same path. Tank might feel like if they're favoring Haney as the star, there's not much room for negotiation. So here's the scoop. In the world of professional boxing, negotiations are a wild ride. It's a dance of egos, business interests, and fan appeal. And that demand for 2 luxury cars? It's a bold move by Tank Davis to stake his claim as a top dog in the sport. It's his way of saying, I'm the real deal and I want the world to know it. Now, how this whole saga will unfold is anyone's guess. Tank's demands, including those 2 shiny Ferraris, are just one piece of the puzzle. The negotiations will determine the terms of the fight, and you can bet that Tank wants his star power and marketability recognized. Whether the Saudis agree to his terms or come up with a different deal is something we'll all be watching closely. In the fast-paced world of professional boxing, negotiations are part and parcel of the game. Fighters like Gervonta Tank Davis have worked hard to establish themselves as stars and draw fans to the sport. So, when Tank demands 2 Ferraris, it's not just about the cars. It's a statement about his worth in the boxing world. As the negotiations for the potential fight with Devin Haney continue, we're in for a roller coaster ride to see how this story unfolds. And there you have it, the inside scoop on the surprising demands, the potential clash of stars, and the wild world of boxing negotiations. Let's shift our focus to the man himself. Jamie Munga is gearing up to face a formidable opponent, Ryder.
Let's get a shot, guys. Come on.
While the much-anticipated clash between Ryan Garcia and Raley Romero has hit a sudden roadblock. Buckle up, folks, because we're about to dive deep into these unfolding stories that have the boxing community buzzing. Boxing is a sport that never ceases to amaze with its captivating narratives, incredible comebacks, and of course, its share of surprises. Just when you think you've seen it all, the boxing world serves up a fresh dose of excitement. First up, let's talk about Jaime Munga, the super welterweight world champion hailing from the boxing powerhouse that is Mexico. Munga burst onto the scene with a bang, holding the WBO junior middleweight title from 2018 to 2019. He's known for his explosive style and his memorable takedown of Saddam Ali, the reigning title holder at the time, in just 4 electrifying rounds. Now, Munga finds himself on the cusp of yet another major challenge. A showdown with Ryder, a formidable middleweight from the UK. Ryder is no pushover. He's earned a reputation for his endurance and unwavering fighting spirit. If Munga can put a stop to Ryder's ambitions, it would be a significant feather in his cap, further solidifying his position as one of boxing's most promising talents. Picture this, 2 warriors stepping into the ring, each with their own dreams and aspirations. It's the kind of matchup that gets boxing fans around the world excited. Whether you're a die-hard Munga supporter or simply someone who appreciates a good fight, this battle promises to deliver all the drama and action that makes boxing so compelling. Now, let's switch gears and delve into the roller coaster ride that is the Ryan Garcia versus Raley Romero Showdown.
The belt, and that's a fight that everybody's been asking for forever, and all I know is that fight is the biggest fight in boxing right now, me and Ryan.
These two fighters were on a collision course, and the anticipation was palpable. Fight fans were gearing up for a clash of styles, personalities, and skills. However, as fate would have it, the fight is no longer on the horizon, and the reasons behind this abrupt change have left the boxing community both disappointed and intrigued. The sudden cancellation of the Garcia-Raley bout sent shockwaves through the boxing world. Why would a highly anticipated fight with so much potential suddenly fall apart? It's a question that's been on everyone's lips, and theories abound. But let's not just speculate. Let's hear from the experts. In the boxing world, few voices carry as much weight as seasoned trainers like Marcos and Abel Sanchez. Their years of experience and deep understanding of the sport provide valuable insights into the inner workings of the boxing universe. Marcos expressed his surprise at the fight's cancellation and hinted at possible contractual issues or behind-the-scenes disagreements. It's a reminder that boxing is not just about what happens inside the ring. It's a business with its fair share of complexities. Abel Sanchez offered a different perspective, suggesting that Garcia might be eyeing bigger and more lucrative opportunities, which led to the decision to cancel his bout with Raley. In the world of boxing, strategy often plays a pivotal role in shaping a fighter's career. Both trainers emphasize the unpredictable nature of boxing, where twists and turns are par for the course. While the Garcia-Raley fight might be off for now, it opens the door to new and exciting matchups. As the saying goes, in boxing, anything can happen, and that's what keeps the sport so captivating. As we eagerly await further details on the Garcia-Raley saga, the spotlight has shifted to other upcoming fights and potential clashes. While Ryan Garcia might be taking a temporary hiatus from the ring, the Jaime Munga versus Ryder Showdown looms large on the horizon. This crossover bout promises to provide fans with an electrifying experience, and it's an event that should be circled on every boxing enthusiast's calendar. As the countdown to this epic confrontation continues, the entire boxing world will have its eyes fixed firmly on the ring. Will Munga successfully halt Ryder's quest and add another remarkable victory to his record? Or will Ryder emerge as the victor, causing a seismic shift in the boxing landscape? Only time will reveal the answers, but one thing is certain: the world of boxing never runs out of surprises. If you've been keeping up with the its and bits, you'd know that Tim vs. Keith Thurman is scheduled on 30th of March. Let's delve into their training comparison. Tim, the reigning WBO junior middleweight champion, is about to step into the ring with none other than Keith Thurman, a former unified welterweight champion. This clash promises to be a defining moment in both fighters' careers, and it's all happening on March 30th in Las Vegas. Hold on to your hats, folks, because this one's going to be a wild ride. First things first, let's talk about Tim's incredible rise in the world of boxing. In 2023, he lit up the scene with some jaw-dropping victories. Remember when he took down Tony Harrison by a 9th-round TKO? Or that one-round knockout of Carlos Ocampo? And let's not forget his unanimous decision win over Brian Mendoza. Tim's been on fire, and his journey to the top has been nothing short of spectacular. But there's more to Tim than just his impressive record. He's got boxing in his blood. He's the son of none other than Hall of Famer Kostya Tim. So when Tim steps into the ring, he's not just fighting for himself. He's carrying the legacy of a boxing legend on his shoulders. Now he's set to face Keith Thurman, a name that's synonymous with elite boxing. Thurman's got a record that speaks for itself. 30 wins with just one loss, and that one loss came at the hands of the legendary Manny Pacquiao. Thurman's resilience in that fight was incredible. He got knocked down in the first round, but came back to make it a closely contested split decision loss. But here's the kicker. Thurman's been out of the ring for quite a while. I'm talking a 25-month layoff, folks. The last time he fought was back in February 2022 when he took on Mario Barrios. So when he steps into the ring to face Tim, he's not just moving up one weight class, he's shaking off a whole lot of ring rust. And let's not forget the twists and turns that led us to this point. Tim was originally gearing up to face Jermell Charlo for the undisputed junior middleweight championship in January last year. But Charlo's hand injury changed the game, and Tim seized the opportunity to secure the WBO's interim title, which later turned into a full-blown championship when Charlo was stripped of the belt. Thurman, on the other hand, has some quality decision victories over big names like Sean Porter and Danny Garcia, cementing his status as one of the welterweight division's elite fighters. This fight isn't just about two individuals, it's about their journeys and what's at stake. For Tim, it's a chance to make a name for himself in the American boxing scene, and for Thurman, it's an opportunity to revitalize his career after a long break. It's about proving themselves on the grandest stage, but there's more to this fight than meets the eye. It's also about the changing landscape of boxing. With PBC's move to Amazon's Prime Video, this fight marks a new era in the way we watch boxing. Showtime's out, and Prime Video is in, aiming to reach a wider audience worldwide. Now let's talk about the buzz surrounding this fight. It's not just the fighters who are in the spotlight, it's also the voices from the boxing community who are weighing in with their insights and predictions. One name that keeps popping up is Mario Barrios, the WBC interim welterweight title holder. He's a close friend of Brian Mendoza, who's scheduled to fight Tim on the same card. Barrios and Mendoza have a strong bond that goes beyond just sparring together. They've trained together, supported each other, and their friendship is a testament to the camaraderie in the boxing world. Barrios has been singing Mendoza's praises, highlighting his power and determination. He's seen Mendoza knock out formidable opponents like Jason Rosario and Sebastian Fundora. According to Barrios, Mendoza's got the kind of punching power that can catch opponents off guard, and that makes him a dangerous opponent. But here's the interesting part. Barrios isn't just supporting his friend, he genuinely believes Mendoza can pull off an upset. Now that's a bold statement considering Tim's impressive record and the hype surrounding him. Barrios' endorsement of Mendoza adds an exciting twist to this fight, suggesting that it might not be as one-sided as some might think. But that's not all. Undefeated lightweight star Shakur Stevenson has also shared his thoughts on the matchup. He's not exactly singing Tim's praises, stating that he doesn't see anything particularly special about him. Stevenson even went as far as predicting a Mendoza victory. When a fellow boxer, especially one as talented as Stevenson, throws his weight behind Mendoza, it adds another layer of intrigue to the fight. So there you have it. The stage is set for a night of electrifying action, where two fighters, Tim and Thurman, will put it all on the line. Tim aims to continue his family's legacy and make a name for himself on the global stage, while Thurman seeks redemption and a return to the top. But it's not just about them. It's about the changing landscape of boxing with PBC's move to Prime Video. It's about the voices from the boxing community who are rallying behind Mendoza and questioning Tim's aura of invincibility. It's about the anticipation, the drama, and the excitement that only the world of boxing can deliver. As the countdown to March 30th continues, the boxing world is holding its collective breath. This isn't just a fight. It's a moment that will define careers and reshape legacies. It's a reminder that in boxing, anything can happen, and the underdog always has a shot at glory. So, get ready for a night of high-stakes drama and unforgettable moments, because Tim versus Thurman is more than just a fight. It's a testament to the enduring spirit of the sweet science and the allure of a sport that captures the hearts of fans around the world. You won't want to miss it.